Hey guys, today we're going to rank the most popular events in Roblox. We got big events such as the Egg Hunt series, the RB Battle series, and also Ready Player 1 and Ready Player 2. And also we'll be ranking the games, the classic, and the hunt towards the end of the video. Without further ado, let's get started. Halloween Treasure Hunt 2007. It was very hard to find any information about this event because of how old this is. This event went on from October 29th, 2007 to October 31st, 2007. The event was exclusive to Builders Club members, and the ownership of the Halloween Lorebook 1 was required to participate in this event. You had to find all 13 Halloween Lorebooks scattered across the map to discover the whereabouts of the Crimson Cat's Eye, a very rare item that is now limited. What I don't like about this event is the fact that you had to pay to participate in the event. Not only 15 Robux, but you had to pay a membership, a whole membership. So the event in general is kind of fun, but having to pay with Robux and real money for a monthly subscription is absolutely insane. B tier. Egg Hunt 2008, the first Egg Hunt ever. This event went on from March 20, 2008 to March 23rd, 2008. The event lasted for an hour in the first 2 days and lasted for 4 hours in the final day. Eggs would fall from the sky in every games in Roblox. Literally every single game. So you had to complete challenges and puzzles to have a chance to get all 11 eggs in the event. Completing puzzles can be fun, as long as it's not too hard and not too time consuming, but the event duration is way too short. You only had 1 hour for the first 2 days. And the event happened in literally every games in Roblox. Like, just imagine you're playing like Call of Roblox 5 and then just having to complete puzzle in the middle of a war zone. So yeah, the event is not too great. The prices are cool, I guess. C tier. Halloween Treasure Hunt 2008. The event went on from October 11th, 2008 to November 1st, 2008. Many people recognize this map because of the spooky forest, the poisonous river of purple goo, black caves, and an abandoned mansion on top of the hill. This is Yorick's resting place. In this event, you had to complete puzzles and riddles for a chance to find the Riddling Skull, a classic item that is now limited. I'm really glad they did this event, because honestly the map looks great, the riddles and puzzles are fun and not too hard, and overall, this is a great event. But oh my god, this freaking phone is so annoying, please someone stop it. So yeah, after all that, I have to give it a A tier. Great job! Halloween Treasure Hunt 2009. The event went on from October 30, 2009 to November 1st, 2009. After a terrible car crash, you stumble yourself into the woods where you find an abandoned house in the middle of nowhere with a cave nearby. You literally had to break into someone's house and then find a way to go into their basement. And then after that, you had to reach the end of the maze to get a ruby serpent mummy mask and collect the black and red orbs and use them to open a hidden gate, and where you will find the Sinister P. Both items went limited. The only positive things I have to say about the event is the rewards looks cool, but I don't know about you guys, but I'm not much of a fan of mazes because, you know, they're very time consuming, and I believe that time should have been used for much funner things. And the map is very small and there's not much stuff to visit. C tier. Halloween Paintball 2009. I know, another Halloween event. The event happened in October 29, 2009. It was a one-day event. You had to eliminate the opposite team in a paintball match. The Halloween style in this game looks very cool for a game that was created in 2009. with a spooky underground cave too. Nothing really much happened in this event. It was literally a paintball game. But the map looked spooky. The prizes looked cool. You would get the orange paintball mask if you're on the winning team at the end of a round. And you will also get the Halloween Paintball 2009 trophy if you're the MVP at the end of a round. And the event lasted for 1 day, which is kinda bad. Honestly, you can't go wrong with a paintball game. A tier. Egon 2010. The event went on from April 2nd, 2010 to April 4th, 2010 because the Roblox game servers were overloaded by the amount of players trying to get into the event. Roblox had to delay the event. The event started again on July 21st, 2010 to July 26th, 2010 with 7 new eggs, allowing players to collect up to 23 eggs during the hunt. Exactly like the Egon 2008, eggs would fall from the sky in every Roblox games. You had to complete challenges and puzzles to get the eggs. Back then, players were restricted to collecting only 3 eggs, but was later on increased to 6 for the July egg drop. For players who didn't want restrictions while enjoying the event, they had to buy the Builders Club membership in order to get the egg basket. With this item, they could collect as many eggs as they wanted. The eggs looks great, the puzzles are fun, and the event went on for a long time so that many players didn't have the time to participate in the hunt. But having to pay a membership again to fully enjoy an event is very lame. So yeah, not the best egg hunt, but not the worst. B tier. Halloween Paintball 2011. The event went on from October 26, 2011 to November 3rd, 2011. The map was big, but sadly it was very empty. It only had a few features like a small castle in a underground cave. You had to eliminate the other team in a 15 versus 15 paintball match and capture control points. You could get the Halloween 2011 paintball cap if you end up on the winning team when the game ends. You had a chance to win the Halloween 2011 Paintball MVP trophy if you were skilled enough to be the MVP at the end of a game. And you also had a chance to win the Halloween 2011 Fearless Paintball mask and the pterodactyl that were hidden. The lightning strike.mp3 and the paintball shooting.mp3 sound effect are so annoying, like you hear them every 2.5 seconds. This is supposed to be a Halloween event. There's nothing scary about the event, except the lightning strikes that you hear every 0.5 seconds. Honestly, I think that Halloween Paintball 2009 was better. C tier. This is where the Egg Hunt series took a huge turn, and instead of eggs falling from the sky in every games, the whole event was happening in one single game. The event went on from April 6, 2012 to April 17th, 2012. There were several areas in the game that were modeled after classic Roblox places, such as Crossroads, Sword Fights on the Heights, and Chaos Canyon. Some areas had a small city and a waterfall from the huge mountains. There was a total of 24 eggs in the event, and one other egg that was available to get in the game. Welcome to Stougeville, which was a sponsored event to celebrate the release of the movie. This movie. You had to complete puzzles to collect most of these eggs, while some other eggs were hidden in dark, secluded places. This is almost exactly like Egg Hunt 2010. The eggs look good, the puzzles are fun, but this time, you didn't need to buy Builders Club to get the egg basket. You were able to collect all of the eggs for free. Also, the egg basket was used in this event as a way for players to read tips on how to catch the eggs and keep track of which eggs they've already found. It would help, but it wasn't necessary. A tier. One of the best in the Egg Hunt series. Egg Hunt 2013. The event went on from March 26, 2013 to April 4th, 2013. As soon as you join the game, you quickly realize that you are sitting on a small island in the sky. And in front of you is a huge island with a big deserted city, giant mountains, a massive tower, and much more. There was a total of 34 eggs available to collect throughout the event. Some were very easy to get, and some others were a little bit tricky to collect. This egg hunt is notable for introducing gear-type eggs, hatchet eggs, studio eggs, and website eggs. The puzzles in the hunt were actually fun. There was boss fights, some were using spells against you, some were trying to attack you. The map looks really good and has a lot of stuff happening in it. The eggs looks really cool and there was a lot of eggs available to collect. S tier. Truly one of the best egg hunts in Roblox. BLOXtober 2013. The event went on from October 17th, 2013 to November 8th, 2013. Welcome to the city of Bloxburg. In this event, you had to complete multiple tasks, collect costumes, get companions, and defeat monsters in order to defeat the main antagonist of this event, Bloxilda, a wicked witch whose goal was to conquer and rule the city of Bloxburg. There was many prizes available in BLOXtober 2013, such as the Bloodseeking items. There were these cute mini Roblox avatars that you could have as a shoulder accessory. After that, there were bigger rewards that you would get after collecting a certain amount of Bloodseekings. And then finally the gifts that had such an absurd price, but were still good looking items. B tier. Egg Hunt 2014. The event went on from April 11, 2014 to April 23rd, 2014. The event was made with the new terrain feature, which was new at the time, but as of today it's mostly forgotten. Also, Roblox updated those textures many years ago, so if you end up replaying old games, you probably wouldn't see those old textures anymore. The Egg Hunt 2014 had a total of 5 maps. The event revolved around a good versus evil story. The goal of the game is to find all the eggs and then defeat the villain of the story. The items were cool, the story was great, but the worst thing to happen in this event was you were not able to participate in the egg hunts with your friends. The tasks were a pain to complete and you had to walk place to place across the entire map every time, and honestly I never even liked the old terrain. I think it looks awful. B tier. Not great, not terrible. Summer Games 2014. The event went on from July 2nd, 2014 to July 21st, 2014. The event consisted of 5 summer themed games. All of these games had the same objectives. Be one of the top 20 players who earned the most player points on any day during the event. Each game had their own prizes too. There were also weekly prizes that was granted to the top 10,000 players who earned the most player points across all games during the first, second, and third week. The event itself was okay. You just had to play the games normally to get points and then unlock rewards with these points. But having to reach top 20 to unlock these rewards is absolutely crazy. You had to grind a lot to reach top 20. C tier. BLOXtober 2014. Also known as Hallow's Eve. The event was going on during the entire month of October 2014. There is many maps featured in the game. The goal was to eliminate as much monsters as possible and defend the cauldron until the time it's 0. When it does, a new wave starts. Also, users could gain prizes by defeating different types of monsters. Here is every prizes available in this event. The gameplay is really fun, but it's way better with friends. The prizes are really cool. The maps are simple, most of them being official Roblox Classic maps. A tier. Really great. Winter Games 2014. The event went on from January 31st, 2014 to February 10th, 2014. Players would spawn in the Roblox Winter Games Lodge. which was the official lobby of the Winter Games event, where they could hang around with their friends or face up the real challenge, the Winter Games. To do so, they had to use the ski lift and select which games they wanted to join. There were many options to choose. There was Roblox Kart, Freeze Krieg, Winter Snowboarding, Snowblocks, Roblox Snowball Fight 2014. Yeah, this is literally Mario Kart. You just have to race against other people and try to end up first at the finish line by using power-ups and boosts. Freeze Krieg was a snowball fight minigame, but with tanks. You had to damage every tank in the opposite team in order to win the game. Snowblocks and Snowboarding were another race game where you had to compete against other players. The first one to reach the finish line wins. I'm mentioning both of them because they are almost identical. Snowball Fight 2014 was a free-for-all snowball fighting game. You had to hit as many players as possible in order to get enough points to be number one at the end. I believe that this event had one of the best prizes in any Roblox event ever. All of them looks actually insane. Like, I can't believe you can have all of these for free. But there was some purchasable items like the Winter Games 2014 headphones that are 500 Robux, and the Winter Games 2014 Snowman Domino King that could have been purchased for 25,000 Robux. Obviously, it's not worth 25,000. S tier. One of the best events ever. Egon 2015. The event went on from March 23rd, 2015 to April 5th, 2015. Unlike all the previous Egons in Roblox, this event was held within developer games. That means games made by the community and not by Roblox themselves. There was 3 games available in this event. Super Bomb Survival is a survival game where it's raining explosives from the sky. You have to survive until the end of the round to win all sorts of rewards. The eggs available in this event were almost all luck based. You just had to play for a long period of time to eventually get all of the eggs. Ripple minigames and Twisted Murderer were very RNG based. Like, you had a certain amount of chances to get the egg in the middle of a round. For example, Phantom of the Egg had a drop rate of 4%. There was also some weird eggs that you were able to get. For example, the hipster egg of Retro. You had to wear a hat from 2008 or earlier to be able to get the egg. That's it. That's it. Yeah, so this event wasn't really fun, to be honest. F tier. Summer Games 2015. This event went on from July 1st, 2015 to July 12th, 2015. I'm going to start by saying, this was a sponsored event by Universal Pictures to advertise the release of the movie Minions. F tier. I'm just kidding. So there was 3 main games in the event. In this game, you just had to find the egg at the side of the map. That's all you had to do. In Super Bomb Survival, you had to find a minion during random occasions in the middle of a round. That's all you had to do too. In Speedy Hunt, you had to find a minion that randomly spawns every 2 rounds. Again, you didn't need to do much. D tier, because you were able to literally speedrun the event in under 10 minutes, which is kinda cool. At least you didn't have to grind for many hours. Egon 2016. The event went on from March 22nd, 2016 to April 4th, 2016. The Egon 2016 map contains numerous unique locations to hunt for eggs. The first main location that players are introduced with is a farm with harvest fields, a barn, and stables. Near the farm is a covered bridge that leads to New York City. In the opposite direction from the city and the farm is a large body of water and a docking area for boats, where players can gain access to a secret island, which features a graveyard and Coliseum. The Coliseum is the location of the dragon boss, as well as the only area of the map to combat other players with swords. The hunt featured 26 total eggs. Many of these eggs had little mini-games that you had to complete before collecting them, such as the mean extractor, who would throw dodgeballs at you in order to prevent you from collecting the egg. C tier. The storyline wasn't as polished as the Egon 2013 and 2014, but at least there was one. Summer Games 2016. The event went on from August 9, 2016 to August 12, 2016. Roblox Summer Games 2016 was an event made to celebrate the release of the 2016 film, Pete's Dragon. In other words, it was a sponsored event. The Summer Games had 3 games featured: Dodgeball, Kickoff, and Tiny Town. In each games you had to complete 2 quests. Most of these quests were very easy to complete, such as Dodgeball, where you had to only win 5 rounds. In Kickoff you had to score a goal during a match. And in Tiny Town you had to find all of the hidden clues in the Olympics village. This event was not that bad. Of course, it is a big step back from the previous events, but it can still be fun. B tier. Hallows Eve 2016. The event went on from October 18, 2016 to November 2nd, 2016. Hallows Eve was, again, a sponsored event from the American toy brand Nerf. There was 3 featured games in this event, and again, in each games you had to complete 2 quests to unlock every rewards possible in this event. Most of them were fairly easy to complete, like Freeze Tag, where you had to survive 1 round. In Flood Escape you had to press 3 buttons in hard mode and escape the facility. And in BLOXtober Fest you had to collect all 8 pumpkins within the minigames. C tier. Almost as identical as Summer Games 2016, but the rewards are let's just not talk about the rewards. Winter Games 2017. The event went on from February 15th, 2017 to February 28th, 2017. This time there was no sponsors in this event, but there was again 3 games featured: Speedrun 4, Lumber Tycoon 2, and Freeze Tag. There was only 1 prize per game this time. In Speedrun 4 you had to collect 10 snowflakes on the event level to get the snowboard helmet. In Lumber Tycoon 2 you had to fill up the glow wood bin with glowing wood to get the ski pack. In Freeze Tag you had to unfreeze 10 players in 1 round to unlock the snowball gloves. The items featured in the event looked okay, B tier, because it's an easy event. This event went on from April 4th, 2017 to April 24th, 2017. The lobby has beautiful flying islands with a steampunk theme, a huge tower, a big tree on top of a hill, and hot air balloons flying over the islands. You were able to collect 5 eggs in the lobby. The eggs were very easy to obtain. For example, top of the world egg. You had to reach the top of the tower to obtain it, and then Humpty Dumpty. You had to jump off of that tower and land on the ground. Set in the future, this world contains a large amount of technological advances. This location features a big metal tower, a large telescopes, and a rocket station. Most plants were replaced with mushrooms of different sizes. The smaller ones would be glowing brightly. 7 eggs were obtainable in this world. A frozen world, set in Antarctica. It has a frozen lake, several ski lodges, a huge pit full of icy spikes, a big frozen slide, and dangerous seal that kills you every time you try to take their egg. 6 eggs can be obtained there. A desert world, mainly based around ancient Egypt. There was several temples located in various places, a large pyramid, and a difficult obstacle course. 7 eggs were obtainable in this world. You spawn in a chaotic town with pools of lava surrounding the place. There was a huge dam with lava flowing from it, and a very scary and old crumbling church with a huge pit of lava and a dark entity inside that is telling me repeatedly to sacrifice. I have Roblox Sims. 7 eggs were available to collect in this world. An underwater world with Atlantis and Bermuda light themes. Most of the map requires use of a limited oxygen supply, which can be regenerated with air bubbles. 7 eggs were available in this world. In conclusion, the Egg 2017 story was really fun. The eggs were really nice, the map had a lot of details, and it was truly a great event. S tier. Roblox Summer Games 2017. The event went on from June 27, 2017 to July 10, 2017. This is exactly like Summer Games 2016. 3 games, 6 prizes. The event was sponsored by McDonald's. All of the quests were fairly easy to achieve, like win 3 rounds in dodgeball to get the kitty cat straw hat, serve 25 NPCs using the fruit stand in Theme Park Tycoon 2 to get the sun phones, collect 4 watermelons on any map in Icebreaker to get Ducky Beanie. Yeah, you get the point. D tier. Hallows Eve 2017. The event went on from October 18th, 2017 to October 31st, 2017. The event was sponsored by Nerf. There was a total of 3 games. In Hallows Eve, players had to venture through a maze to find portals and complete quests inside them. This game looked good and had a great Halloween theme in it. In Azure Mines, you had to mine 10 sulfur to finish 1 quest and collect 20 pumpkin night above the mine. In Blood's Hunt, you had to win a round as a hider and then win a round as a seeker. Wow, most of the rewards were Nerf items, and to be honest, they didn't look that good. D tier. Roblox Holiday 2017. The event went on from December 18, 2017 to January 4th, 2018. There was 3 games in the event: Super Bomb Survival, Icebreaker, and Mountaineers. In Super Bomb Survival, you had to collect 10 pieces of candy falling from the sky and decorate the Christmas tree to unlock the gingerbread man. In Icebreaker, you had to collect all 3 parts of the L suit, then get 10 thaws and 10 freezes on any map to get the Arctic Fox. On Mountaineers, you had to complete multiple event missions and reach the top of the mountain and defeat Scrooge McBlocks to get the Ice Crown. D tier. Egon 2018. The event went on from March 28, 2018 to April 20, 2018. Egon 2018 is literally one of the most popular events in Roblox history. There was a lot of maps, a lot of eggs, a good storyline, and even the side quests were fun to do. So there was a total of 6 worlds and a total of 9 special worlds. So we're gonna start with the Grand Library. Most players wouldn't spend too much time in the library and directly just go from the main hall directly to the acquisitions hall, where you grab the Encyclopedia to travel between worlds. Welcome to Wonderland Grove. The adventure begins in this fairy-like Wonderland world where there's multiple characters you can interact with and maybe do some quests for them. The world has a total of 5 eggs. Now there's also a special world that you can access to by finding a magic book above the big tree. This book leads you to Merlin's Swamp. Merlin's Swamp has poisonous water that can actually kill the player, so don't go in there for too long, okay? There's a big wizard tower in the middle of the swamp with Merlin staying inside waiting for you to accept his treacherous quests. He wants you to slay a dangerous dragon that became a threat to everybody that lives in this swamp. So you don't waste any time and you immediately start your quest. In order to fulfill your duty, you need to collect pieces of armor and a sword to be able to slay the dragon. You just have to search in the entire swamp to find them. Honestly, they're not too hard to find, to be honest. And I wouldn't mind exploring this swamp for hours because it looks so good. Look at the fog. Look at the environment. Look at the animals. While you are on your little expedition, you might find the alligator, which spawns randomly in the entire map. And you might also find the good night egg, which is very easy to get. You just need to dodge its attacks and jump on top of it while it's stunned. After you collect every pieces of equipment, you will be able to fight the dragon. After defeating the dragon, the player would be awarded the dragon. There was a total of 3 eggs in this map. Easterbury Canals is a map that takes heavy inspiration from the real-life city of Venice, Italy. It has 7 different eggs that you are able to obtain from this world. The city is really big and the quests are really fun to do. Stein's basement is in fact a huge lab in the middle of the sewers filled with toxic waste. Once you get in the lab, you are suddenly greeted by Frankenrat, which is a science experiment made by Dr. Stein. There is only 1 egg available. To get the egg, you need to lure Frankenrat in 3 traps in order to capture it and open the mysterious door. Hardboiled City is a map that takes heavy inspiration from the 1940s New York City era. Hardboiled City had 3 areas: Sunnyside Heights, Capone Yards, and Frittata Squares. Hardboiled City had 7 eggs. The Festival of Eggs has multiple flying islands with different theme parks on them. Arcade games, Ferris wheels, zip lines, bouncy castle, a zoo filled with whatever the hell this is, and many more. There is only 1 egg obtainable in this world. You need to buy a new guitar for Bobby by collecting 15 tickets. Completing this quest grants you the Egon 2013 Sugar Egg. Fracture Space is basically an obby containing every world you have been before in your adventure. Reach the end of the obby and get the 15th egg. There was only 1 way available in this world. Wukong is a jungle made of many cliffs, thick with trees and lakes. At the center of the jungle is the temple, which is surrounded by huts. Throughout the jungle, ruins can be found, as well as caves and a variety of animals. 8 eggs were obtainable in this world. This world held the boss battle against Rabbit Rabbit, the main antagonist of Egon 2014. Players had to dodge lasers shooting from the ceiling and defeat minions of the boss to charge up power to take out the lasers. Once all of the lasers were taken out, Rabbit Rabbit would be defeated. This world had only 1 egg, Super Egg. This world seemed to be an underground cave with many cages, caves, rivers, and small houses, as well as ladders, zip lines, and skeletons birds flying around. Also, try not to fall down there. There is a total of 4 eggs in this world. Welcome! This is Scrooge's workshop, where many robots build toys. Matter of fact, this whole place is filled with toys as well as Christmas decoration. Your goal is to get the present launcher and shoot presents into all 12 chimneys in the town. Doing so will grant you the press egg. There was only 1 egg in this world. The final world in Egon 2018, Aimer's Lair, is a boss fight where you have to dodge lasers, attack the boss by throwing dynamites at it, and by destroying the crystal all around the boss. After beating the boss, you finally get the final egg, the Aim Egg. S tier. Masterpiece. Summer Tournament 2018. The event went on from August 2nd, 2018 to August 16th, 2018. Summer Tournament had 3 games with 1 quest per game. Freeze Tag. Win as a runner in the Tiger Apocalypse game mode. The Doom Wall 2. Finish the map Bleach, Light, and 4 different maps. Spawn Wars. Destroy all enemy spawns in a round with your team. The items are not too bad. C tier. Hallows Eve 2018. The event went on from October 18, 2018 to November 17, 2018. The event was primarily held on Hallows Eve Sinister Swamp. You spawn in the dark and gloomy swamp filled with Halloween decorations. The event is very simple. You just need to find these hidden doors all around the map. Once you go through them, you instantly get the rewards and get teleported into one of the 10 games participating in the Hallows Eve event. Here is every prices available in this event. The items looks fine, it's just the event itself. There's not much stuff going on. C tier. Egon 2019. The event went on from April 18, 2019 to May 13, 2019. The event had more than 42 games connected to one central hub. The hub is a simple space theme lobby with multiple portals that leads to one of the 40-ish games and a random dance floor on the corner of the map. A shop where you can buy I don't really know what you can buy actually. And a place where you can take pictures. But in order to take pictures, you need to purchase the screen pass for 10 Robux. Players were able to teleport to the main hub, where you spawn in a pink fairy world with a huge windmill that you can go in only to find a room with multiple doors that leads you to more games from the event. There was a total of 58 eggs in the event. Some games were fun to play, while some others were very lame. No story, since it's all a community game event. D tier. Egon 2020. The event went on from April 7th, 2020 to April 28th, 2020. This Egon had no hub whatsoever, so players had to play on an unofficial game to track every game that was available in the event. There was a total of 49 games and a total of 53 eggs. Some games were really great, but some others were very bad. D tier. Roliday 2021. The event went on from December 16th, 2021 to January 4th, 2022. Roliday 2021 is a little minigame with a lot of cool fighting systems. The game's goal is to beat every robot that tries to kill you and progress even further in the level. You can get power-ups to eliminate your enemies a lot easier and to get more coins. There was 2 rewards for this event. Ice Brain. Simply join the Roliday 2021 game and then you can get Flurry Belt, which you can get by completing Roliday Rumble 2021 and beat the final boss. A tier. Great game. Metaverse Champions. The event went on from April 15, 2021 to May 20, 2021. Players spawn in a mountain range in the middle of a jungle. The event's goal is to choose your favorite champion and then earn the most points in the event. To earn points, you need to go to one of these portals, select a game, and then complete the quests available within these games. The winning team would be the one who has the most points. You were able to get the Arthur bundle of these 4 champions, some extra accessories for these champions that don't even fit with the bundle when you try to use them. There was also the Valkyrie of the Metaverse, which was rumored to be pink. And finally, the tiny egg of non-existence. This head is so small that you basically need a headless head or any head bundle that makes your head smaller. D tier. The rewards were not really good, and most of the games in the event was such a pain to play.
This is RB Battles.
RB Battles. Season 1 was available in 2019, Season 2 in 2020, and then Season 3 in 2022. RB Battles is a YouTube-based tournament where the biggest Roblox YouTubers went head-to-head on different games. The winner of the RB Battles would win an exclusive RB Battles Roblox item and the grand prize of 1 million Robux. Players were also able to compete in the event. For example, in the Tower of Hell challenge between Pinkleaf and Jackaries, both participants had to collect 3 halos in order to win the game. After the challenge between these 2 YouTubers, Tower of Hell released an update with a RB Battles event inside, where players had to collect 3 Hallows in order to win. Here is a list of every rewards that you can get from Season 1 to Season 3. Some items were limited to 10k players, and some others were limited to only 30 players. Also, players were able to vote on who might win the next challenge in this bracket system. If you guessed the winner of the event correctly, you were able to collect some really cool rewards. S tier. It was one of the greatest events. Ready Player 1. The event went on from March 12, 2018 to April 11, 2018. Players were given clues in order to find the prizes for the event. There was no lobby, no more information, nothing. You just had to read the clues and figure out which game is it coming from and where in the game I can find this reward. The main prizes for this event were the crowns of bronze and the crowns of silver, and the grand prize was the golden wings of the Pathfinder. There was some unique prizes that was available to only one lucky winner. Crowns of gold and the infamous Dominus Denari, which had a huge scandal back then. F tier. Ready Player 2. The event went on from November 23rd, 2020 to December. Now the Ready Player 2 event had this weird looking lobby with a huge TV in where you can see Builderman himself interviewing the creator of the Ready Player 1 and 2 franchise. There was 7 games featured in the event, and each one has its own unique quests. Like in Roblox High School, where you had to do an obstacle course in order to get the prize. Or Chartbite, where you had to do this huge boss fight with many lasers spinning around and trying to kill you. The prizes for this event were actually really cool, because you would get an entire set of clothes and items to make a whole outfit, which was really cool. And finally, the final items. The Meta Star with only 77 owners, the Meta Phones with 777 owners, and then the Meta Shades, which was available to everyone who completed the event. S tier. Great. Love it. The Hunt, March 15, 2024 to March 30, 2024. Players would spawn in this weird sci-fi theme-like lobby with the skybots that looks like the Roblox avatar editor background. This event had a total of 100 games featured in it and only 5 rewards with the default pass. Players had to go to portals of each games and collect the badge after doing very fun quests or having to grind a little bit, or literally having to wait for 2 hours to get one single badge. The rewards were very uninteresting and boring even with the gold pass. Also, you were able to get the Voltstar headphones that looks not too bad if you end up in the same server as a member of the Star program. Finally, the last item of the event that was available for 95 badges, the Infinite Egg, a Fabergé egg that makes 8-bit fire effects. D tier. The hunt was too much of a grind for so little. The Classic. The event went on from May 23rd, 2024 to May 28th, 2024. Players would spawn in an old Roblox-like theme where multiple classic buildings and games were featured. The lobby looks great. The quests were very fun. In fact, if the event would only be about the lobby and the quests, I would give it a S tier. But the prices looked so bad. The only decent looking item is the Cleo's hat. There was a total of 15 games featured in the Classic. A tier. The games. The event went on from August 1st, 2024 to August 11th, 2024. Players would spawn in this very huge and bright map, with many flying islands and a spot filled with a total of 50 games featured in the event. As soon as you join the game, players are required to choose a team that they are rooting for. Each team has their own captain and other team members. All of the team members are Roblox Star creator. After you choose your team, you instantly get a cape based on the team you chose. Basically, you need to collect as much points as possible for your team by completing tasks inside of these 50 games available, or by simply obtaining every item in the exclusive avatar items tab. They all look terrible. The boss fight is the only enjoyable thing that comes from the event. The map is really good, the animations are really great, and the gameplay is fun. D tier. Bad. The Hunt. The event went on from October 24th, 2024 to November 1st, 2024. Welcome to Axbury Manor, where the Headless Horseman's curse runs rampant. The manor, the forest, the backyard, the maze, the graveyard, everything looks stunning. Unfortunately, the map may look great and all, but the event itself was not that good. The event itself is just an avatar contest, which is great. I like avatar contests, but this isn't a picture of an avatar, nor this, and this, and actually all of these. They're not even avatars. The rewards are nice, even though they are almost all UGC items, they look good. Exactly like the hunt in the games, you were able to upgrade your items in the curse track for the price of 600 Robux, or for the affordable price of 31,000 Robux for the Headless Horseman, and you get the curse track for free. The boss fight. The boss fight map looks really good, but the boss fight itself is a huge step back from the games. The goal was to dodge the little fireballs that the Horatio Axbury would throw at you and pick up pieces of clothing and dress up mannequins to deal damage to the boss. All for that. C tier. Winter Spotlight. The event went on from December 17, 2024 to January 2nd, 2025. The central hub in the event was filled with Christmas-themed decorations and mini ice sculptures. The items featured in the event looked okay. There was a way to upgrade your rewards by buying the Frosted Items Game Pass. The overpriced bundle featured in this event looked terrible. Why does it look like that? What's with the face? The Winter Spotlight had 24 games featured, which were fairly easy to accomplish if you were aiming to get only the normal badges. But if you were aiming for the Elite gift, which required 18 Elite badges, getting one single badge in a game could take hours. Hours! Unboxing the Elite gift grants you the Elite Holy Wrath. D tier. The event itself was too much of a grind. So yeah guys, I hope you liked it, and also please let me know what you would have done differently with the tier list. And also everybody was saying that it would be too long to make. Unfortunately, they were right, but I am glad to say that I've done it, and it was really fun to make. And also I want to say that I have more projects in mind for the future, so stay tuned.